My sister's boyfriend tried to unalive her and used my child as a hostage, so we got him arrested, and now he is in jail with a bond his family can't afford. I don't know where to start, but I guess I'll start by saying I'm traumatized. As a parent, the second worst thing that could happen happened. I didn't know where he was for 6 minutes, but it felt like he was 30, and I feel like I was the last person contacted to know what was happening. I'm angry. I'm angry at my sister's boyfriend, I'm angry at my sister, and I'm angry at myself. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. To make a long story short, my sister was supposed to watch my son a couple of nights ago. She said she wouldn't be off work in time but that he could watch him for 30 minutes an hour before she got off. I thought it would be okay since it wasn't a long period of time. I was so wrong. I got a bad gut feeling when I pulled in to drop him off. I ignored it. I chalked it up to being anxious, and I was just being selfish and wanted a fun night out. I get a call around 45 minutes after dropping him off. Sister's boyfriend just came to sister's workplace, BT her up, crashed her car, and took off with my child in said crashed car. I'm sorry, my name. I called back and she told me that they found him, but I couldn't see him yet and I instantly thought he was dead. That was the worst 6 minutes of my life. Basically, my sister tried to break up with him that morning, but in his eyes, she's not allowed to break up with him and that's what started all of this. I guess he was using their dog as a hostage at first and so my sister got her other sister to get her dog out of that situation. She said she was going to tell me not to drop off my child but that he was acting fine and had calmed down so she didn't. But I really wish she did, and I'm mad she didn't. I would have never dropped him off. He pulled up to her workplace and told her if she didn't come out he would harm my child. Speeds off into an alleyway by her work and strangles her. Told her, do you really want to break up with me? I just want you to know if you break up with me and my child are gonna go on a ride? She said no and he called her a liar and crashes into her job sign, totaling her car. Then, he tells her if she tries to run or scream for help, he'll delete my child. Hit her again, more arguing, starts to speed off to try and kidnap her, and she jumps out of the car and runs screaming into her job. Police found my child alone in their apartment with the door locked. He dropped him off and took off on foot. He turned himself in after hiding for about an hour, crying and admitting everything SMH. My child is fine, didn't know what was going on, thought they were playing, but I am not okay. My sister isn't okay. She's been left with a large financial burden as they live together and are out of a car, and she is traumatized. I feel so bad for feeling angry with her. I know I wouldn't know what to do in that situation as I've never been in it, and she was in a fight or flight, but I am angry. Irrational or not, I'm angry she didn't let me know they were having problems. I'm angry she jumped out of the car screaming after he said he'd delete my child. I'm angry I wasn't told immediately, but I also feel bad. I've always been my sister's protector, and I wasn't even worried about her when this was going on. I was only worried about my child. I feel more angry that my child was involved than about what happened to her, and that's terrible. I don't know why I feel this way and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do from here. I want to make a post exposing him, maybe set up a GoFundMe for her but I know she doesn't want that. I want to press personal charges / sue him, but I don't think she wants to do that either. I just don't know what to do or do with my feelings. My family doesn't even want to talk about it. There's so much more I could say, but at the end of the day, I am so thankful that my child is okay. I prayed so hard. I'm thankful my sister is physically okay, with only mild bruising, and I'm thankful he's in jail, just hoping for a strong sentence. Edit, I feel like there is some confusion. The dog hostage situation happened around 1 or 2 p.m. and I dropped my son off at 7:45 p.m. However, I do not wish to condemn my sister or press charges on her. That wasn't the point of this post. She was just as surprised by this as I was. She was not covering for her abusive boyfriend. She had a bad lapse in judgment. She immediately ran into her job, screaming to call the police, and helped get him in jail. Update, he ended up only getting 6 years of probation. Right before my sister testified, they came and told her he took a plea deal. She was off the case and couldn't get any updates after that as it was no L on Gare H. Say his mom ended up sending me a very hateful and abuse-enabling, victim-blaming ass message on October 8th. He died on November 22nd, either an overdose or suicide, or both, not completely sure.